The biggest key to success in voiceover is you having fun with it. That's the biggest thing. All the jobs that you're going to do, not all of them are going to be fun. But you really need to remember why you're doing this in the first place. It should be something that you're passionate about. You should be able to feel that in each of your auditions, that this person really likes what they're doing. They're so passionate. Their energy is just bursting at the seams. Not every read is going to call for that, though. Sometimes you need measured, calm. Sometimes you need complete deadpan. You give it a news read, you know? Not like Seth MacFarlane or anything, but different scripts are going to call for you to do different things with your voice. But you got to remember to have fun. The nature of auditioning is that you won't be listened to every time. You're going to be trying your best. You're going to put in an audition. You're going to be 50th, 120th in line, and they might not even listen to you. They probably won't listen to you. But that's just a fact. That's just how it goes. That's life. That's the fact of auditioning. So you can't let that get to you, because then you'll stop having fun with it. You're like, man, I'm putting in all this effort. This is from my own personal experience. Like, I put in all this effort, right? And I'd be so proud of what I did. Like, hey, I did a good job here. I'm really proud of this. I like this. They're going to love it. And then I keep checking on it. A couple of days later, they pick somebody else for the job and never even listen to my audition. And that hurts. You know, it doesn't feel good. Like, maybe it doesn't hurt, but it doesn't feel good. It's not a nice feeling. So eventually, after not being listened to so many times, you're like, am I even doing this? Like, what am I doing here? What's the point of this? Because they're not even listening to me. So it can take away a lot of the fun. Because before, it's like, yeah, I have a chance. I'm going to put my name in the hat. So that way I'm a possibility. They could possibly pick me. They could possibly love what I did there. But they don't listen to it. They'll never know. And that can take the fun right out of it. And so if you want to be successful in voiceover, you have to be having fun with it. Even if it's a read that calls for emotional restraint. Even if it's a read that calls for somber, like a feeling of sobriety and just complete deadpan, emotionless, or an educational read. You got to find some way to have fun with it. Because you're following your passion, right? You're doing what you want to do. You're a voice actor. You're a voiceover artist. This is what you like to do, right? Not every read is going to be completely enjoyable. Some are really fun. Some are super fun where you can just bust loose, and those are the best. Those really are the best. But some of them, dry and boring. That's what they call for. That's what they want. But they still want you to be interesting too. So that can be really the big differentiating factor, whether you have success or failure. You can't control whether or not they listen to you, but you can control how much fun you have with it. You can always try to look on the bright side. Make sure you're completely prepared, okay? You do your vocal warm-ups before you audition. You make sure your audio quality is good, your levels are adjusted properly, and you're in a soundproofed space as much as you can. Anyway, that much you can control. And how you react to not being selected for the job. Just try to have fun with it. At the end of the day, people can hear that in your voice. You know, if you have a smile on your face as you're reading their script, they're going to be able to tell. When somebody answers the phone, let me ask you a question real quick. If you answer the phone, hey, like, you know, that's a horrible example, but if you answer the phone or somebody calls you, you immediately can tell if that person's smiling or not. If that person has a frown on their face and they're in a bad mood, you'll probably be able to tell pretty easily. So when you're doing an audition, try to keep yourself in a positive mental state of mind. So that way your audition comes across like that. Even if it's a boring read, if it's nothing that you can put passion into, that's fine. But if you can at least have a smile on your face or a smirk or think positive thoughts, that's really going to come across in how they hear you. And if you want to try it out, what you can do is record yourself and listen back to it. before you select it, before you submit your audition, you recorded it and everything, listen back to it and just pay attention. Can you hear the smile in your voice? Does it sound like you're smiling? Do you sound aggressive? And I mean, sometimes it has to be an aggressive read. You know, sometimes you have to do a battle voice or a battle call or a monster or something. That'd be an exception. But can you hear the joy in your voice? Because smiles are attractive. Good energy is attractive. People hear somebody who has good energy, they'll get some of that good energy. It's uplifting. So that's part of the reason why they pick people with good energy. And so when you listen back to your read, are you smiling? Does it sound like you're smiling? Can you hear that positive energy, those good vibes? Is that coming across in your audition? That's pretty much all I wanted to say about that. It's one of the biggest keys to success. This is not a voiceover type read. I'm just ranting like off the cuff. So pardon my stammering, stuttering, and lack of proper word choice here. It's just from the heart, man. Like, if you're looking for success in voiceover, having fun with it, remembering to having fun with it. Remembering to having fun? Yeah. Bro, are you supposed to be a voice actor or what? But anyway, remember to have fun with it because people will be able to hear it. You'll be a lot more successful. I appreciate you watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.